Hello everyone, this evening we're coming to only Lord Gower.
Thanks, others. We're almost ready to get underway. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. It looks like the captains...
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight for the early overs.
Cummins. Has the ball in hand and will get us underway. Hopefully there'll be some swing and bounce with this new ball early on.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yep. Got right in behind it. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
A few moves made in the field.
Yeah. They'll get at least one.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Quick onto that in the infield. Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yeah. Well placed. Should get a single. Keeper. Nice solid defensive shot.
That was a good slow ball. Picked up well though. Got that defensive shot in, nice and simple.
End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Stingers are none for 7. Edwards coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Misses everything.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Solid defence, very compact.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Ball is in.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Khan shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Go!
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Wait there.
Out!
Yeah!
What a catch!
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Going with pace now.
A few moves made in the field.
Philip from the scoreboard end.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Trouble. Oh, gone.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes. Go, go.
Could be close.
Yep, yep.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Yep.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs.
Some adjustments to the field. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yeah. Keeper. Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. 4 runs added in that over. The Stingers are 2 for 22.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep. Keeper.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Yep.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Absolutely nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Khan has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here. Taken! A really good one too.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time. To come in after the fall of a wicket.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the scoreboard end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Super piece of timing.
Perhaps that's... slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Cars didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Yep. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Hales will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce. Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. A couple on offer. Here. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Beaten on the drive.
Cornwall with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Edge. Amazing delivery. There'll be one run here for them. Hales ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Brilliant shot that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They need to get their cook. Bowling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair. A few moves made in the field.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
They'll get at least one.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Keepers.
Some width on offer, but didn't throw the bat at it and just made sure of the cut shot.
This is everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Keepers in.
They would have been struggling to get back for another. A good call of no.
End of the over. 10 runs coming from it. The Stingers are 4 for 69.
Yep.
Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Drakes, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Hit that hard, nailed it.
It was lovely footwork, a great shot, a glorious shot actually to get back and play it like that.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Ooh, drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep, yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over. 6 off it. The Stingers are 5 for 75. Livingston from the scoreboard end. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack. From the scoreboard end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Bowler's end.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep, yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Got right in behind it.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Over. The Stingers are 5 for 80.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Some adjustments to the field. They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though. A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication. The third was there, they would have made it easily. They've instead opted to play it safe. Maybe a little too safe.
Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yeah.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Edged, unplayable. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Out, caught.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
That's the over. The Stingers are 6 for 97.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Good bit of timing there.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Cornwall with the ball in hand again.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yeah.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good pick-up, big chance, big appeal. Confident appeal, could it be?
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Gannon gone for not many.
Bopara comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Good catch. Out.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
This should be close. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yeah.
Straight to the fielder. There'll be one run here for them.
Head shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yeah.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Edge. Amazing delivery. And straight into the safe hands of the keeper.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
McCoy ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball. Digs out the Yorker. End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. The Stingers are 9 for 119. They'll get at least one. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Victoria get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
Roy is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yes.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yes.
This could be out.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Oh, that's gone. Really unlucky.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Massive edge. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Gannon into the attack now from the bridge end.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Why? Yeah, yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Turning down runs that are safe isn't intelligent play in my book. They should be rotating the strike. Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
5 runs in that over. Victoria are 2 for 8. McCoy from the scoreboard end.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Ah, mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Yeah, yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Beaten on the drive.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Edge. What a ball.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Huge edge. Strong appeal.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yeah, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Edge, unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Solid defence, very compact. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. Chance, huge nick, but no one to catch it. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got right in behind it. Wow, that's missed the lot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces, a mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Strange decision not to run. There were probably two on offer.
That's the over. Victoria are 3 for 26. Drake, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the bridge end.
Yeah.
Needs a direct hit.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep. No.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be two there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Yep. Keep it.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Nice.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
That's out. Caught.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Cummins takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Waiting.
They'd look for a couple here.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
McClintock, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Right out of the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right armour is coming into the attack from the bridge end. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Well, this is why you need to be so precise as a bowler. Didn't do much wrong, but it's been hammered for 4 anyway.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good pickup, big chance. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Head shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Oh, nice.
Super shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. Victoria are 4 for 69. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the scoreboard end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Got it away brilliantly. Just a flick of the wrist at the very end.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Great shot, great timing.
Built some momentum for the team with this 50 partnership. The team will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total.
Yep.
Thick edge.
And that's the half century for these batsmen.
Hard to stop them in this sort of form. It's a half century and they've blazed them to all corners so far.
Yes.
On their way to the pavilion. Showed plenty throughout. Just couldn't get the job done and reach those 3 figures.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. from the bridge end.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper's aim.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Too full, got what it deserved.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keeper.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Tickner won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
10 runs added there. Victoria are 6 for 98. Duplessis coming into the attack from the scoreboard end.
Yeah.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Yeah.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yes.
Great shot. There's a chance if this hits.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Beaten on the drive.
Duplessis with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yes.
Chance to run two. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Solid defence, very compact.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yes.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Good return there, back from the deep. Really, really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though, and stuck with 3.
Yeah.
Gone, it's a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. To bat now, you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yes.
Strong appeal.
Yes.
Finds the edge.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
And that marks the end of the match. Victoria complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result never looking in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.